Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here a little midday muddy on a Saturday, August the 5th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody had a nice Friday. I went out for dinner yesterday. Nice little fajita combo. Some chicken quesadillas. Love chicken quesadillas. They're tasty. It's a nice Mexican Coke. Fabulous, straight out of Veracruz. Anyway, and had some Oreo cheesecake. Homemade. My wife and daughter made me. Can't beat that for a Friday. Anyway, like, subscribe, ring the bell here on the YouTube channels. Anyone you're watching. If you want picks parlay, super. Winner free picks, I appreciate you there. Old school Sean Higgs channel. We got about like 25 people on the Sean Higgs channel. I like that there's still people who come over there and watch this. I hadn't posted videos in a long time. A couple of years. So it's a couple, you post every day, people come back. Hopefully they come back. Anyway, if you're on Winning Free Picks, new here, Picks Parlays people, I do have a premium side of the Winning Free Pick YouTube channel. And what that is, it's cheap. It's $4.99. I was, someone's like, oh, you should, have a stagger them up price-wise for more picks or whatever and just charge a whole lot. But I think it's like whatever. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. For $5 though, you do get a bunch of soon-to-be NFL and college football premium picks that are going to be on the site that you can pay $31.20 for a week of plays. You could buy a season package for $599, or you could buy $5, less than $5, and get a couple a month, weekly, I should say. I mean, you can't really beat it. I mean, I don't know. Whatever, support the show, people. I mean, I guess it's tough enough to even get a like out of some of you. Come on now. Anyway, let's go. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Give me a follow there. I'll be putting a lot over there. Vegas tomorrow for a week. And so, again, notification bells, put them on. I land in the morning in Vegas. Maybe I'll have some kind of afternoon or night show tomorrow for like a look at lines kind of stuff. But this week, be a little tricky with Bet Bash. Twitter, though, I'll be posting some photos, maybe on Instagram. I don't know. I'm not a huge Instagram guy there, but I'll post some stuff when I'm around. Let's get to the recapping of yesterday's winners and losers, because we go 2 and 3 in the video. Drop $95. Houston run line winner. Baltimore no bottom line gets there. Cubbies get absolutely thrashed. I was not expecting Mac to come out and pitch a shutout. We did say we liked the under there, though, yesterday, right? Somebody was saying the wind's blown in. But again, 8.5. It was tricky with Hendricks because, he's, as well as he's been, the Braves do have a pretty good lineup. But we lost that one. Boston, no bottom line. Toronto got it done. And the Milwaukee Brewers. Loser. So, still a little work to do here, but I am confident we are going to knock this down easily by half by the end of the baseball season. Maybe more. I'm still holding out hope that we get into the plus money here with our baseball free picks. We'll see how we do. Only time will tell. Today's action. A couple games up here in the chat. And I really don't love a couple of these I have on the site. Couple I can't put on the site, like the Texas no bottom line minus 130. I'm laying a 130. I'm interested here with Texas. Gray's pretty good. Texas is pretty good. My concern with Miami, even picking up Berger, the team with Solari, you got the power in there. I'm still not a lover of the lineup. They gotta get going a little bit here. Give me Texas here at home, minus the 130. All right. Blue Jays, minus 105 here. Barrios. And this is, listen, the guy's pitched great this year. We've seen flashes of Barrios when he's with Twins. Really good stuff. And I'm like, man, the guy's like considered an ace, but he's really probably like a 2 or 3. He's got his ace stuff going this year. And for Boston, I'm not a huge Boston guy. bullpen day. I do like the Toronto lineup a lot. I say this all the time. If they have a streak, and I'm like, this is the team I think could go on a run and get to a World Series with this offense. We'll see what happens. One day at a time. Toronto minus 105. Barrios on the hill versus John Schreiber to start. We'll take the minus 105. Reds run line minus 120. Now, I got to say, I added this one this morning, even on the site. I saw a Don on the hill, and I said, no way. This is our guy doing a Don pitching. And then I looked, I said, it is Mr. 70 RA last year. This guy, gas can, John, gas can of Don. I mean, he's not even an oil can. He's a gas can. The guy is literally bullpen session on the hill. You want to do an over 10? I mean, it's 10.5. Tells you all you need to know about this cat. Reds team total. Oh, Mr. Adon. There you go. Those are the picks today. Oh, no. I didn't add. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's not in the chat. I didn't add in the chat. There should be one more. Doing it. I'm adding it. I got to go back and check the Twitter universe. It's definitely not on there. There you go. We're adding the White Sox. Yes, I'm back on Kopi and the White Sox. I swore I was off the Sox, but I did have the Sox yesterday for myself in premium action plus 150, and I had the under 8.5, which got there. But I will be on them again here. Simply, they're how it's no Syndergaard. And I was going to come back with the under 9 here. And even though Syndergaard's off at gem versus Strohs, I can't do an under. I want to do an under. I had him yesterday, and I split him out. I probably should do it today, and again, worst case, split again. But I just can't. No with Syndergaard. I mean, between him, Adon, who else? We got gas cans on the hill today. Bailey Falter, Ty Blas, Steven Matz. This is August overs, baby. All right. Preseason NFL is also posted there. I think I mentioned yesterday. Detroit Lions. I'm concerned a bit. I'm all about the backup kind of situation here. And I thought I had the better backup quarterbacks going with the Jets. And then after I slept on it a little bit the next day, more this morning, I'm like, you know what? That Jet play was probably stupid. Right? Everybody's thinking about the Jets are on Hard Knocks. And as I'm thinking about this game, and I already bet the Lions plus 3. Are people going to be all over them because they're such a trendy team this year? Are people going to be betting Lions the preseason? Well, we'll find out. We're going to find out in a few days. Let's get to the comments on a Saturday. See how everybody's doing. I'm not fat. Houston, Tampa, Atlanta, 3-legger, 2 square. Stroh should beat the Yanks. Cortez, again, this is what we said about, Fried pitch shutout innings, I say, but Rendon or whoever comes off an injured list and the rehabbing and that stuff. Where are we going, innings-wise? All right. 5 scoreless. Super. Have you seen the Yankee lineup? Judge, no judge, I don't care. I'm not looking to bet the Yanks. So Houston, sure. I got Houston 123 yesterday. It's at the 140 mark now. Tampa, I'm not loving the Tampa. Now, Saval has faced Detroit, obviously, because he's a ex-Indian guy, right? I mean, he's got some reps versus squad. I kind of like Skubal, though. I do kind of like Skubal. Like matchup-wise, let's see. Savali versus Detroit. 200, 250, 18 at-bats. And he's pitched well against them. So there's that. You got that working in our favor here. I mean, I don't hate it. And it is a parlay. I mean, obviously I'd want to do at 145, maybe get some plus money on a run line if it was a straight bet. But I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's not running to bet it. Tampa has been sluggish the last month. That's my concern there. And but, I mean, obviously the Braves are a little bit of a square play because they're just Atlanta. I mean, you're taking three. Well, Tampa's not first place anymore, but you got first place teams basically here, right? I mean, you're throwing them in a parlay. It's not terrible because I'm not gonna say I don't like the Stros. I got the Stros. But again, we're in the 150, 160 range on the road. I can't say no. It is a parlay. They should win. This is where we see the better teams separate from the bad teams. Now, let's be honest. Houston's better than the Yankees. Tampa's much better than Detroit. And Atlanta's a little better than the Cubbies. Definitely a pitching edge here. Eric Higgs, thoughts on the Jays money line today? Got the Jays. You should know that already because there they are. Jays minus 105, right in the chat. Stephen Bowman's in the house. How's your morning? Good dinner for you, especially. Yeah, nice little dinner last night with the fam. It was tasty. Oh, we had a little freeze for a second there. Steven, I was 7-4 yesterday. Then the boom, 5% play. I did 10% play on the Padres. Hold on a second. Padres ended up losing yesterday? Oh, my goodness. I went to bed thinking I marked down my Dodgers as a loss yesterday. I had the Dodgers. So I ended up going 2-2 yesterday. Dodgers, Milwaukee, Sox, and the Sox under in the premiums. I ended up making plus money there because I had Dodgers at a good opening number. Wow. What a surprise. I was like, I was kind of frustrated thinking I had a loser on my hand. 13, 17 days in the green. That's all that matters. Instead of 5% play, I did 10%. Oh, my goodness. Can't do that. Take the winning day, though, Steve. Miz, St. Louis over with Mets. Yes, San Diego under today with Snell on the hill. I don't hate it. It's Snell. He's pitched excellent. 8.5 there. It's fine. Philly run line and Philly. Well, Philly run line, you'd have to play there, right? It's against Kansas City. How about yesterday, Miz? I said take Jordan Lyles yesterday. Run line even money, minus 105 on the run line for Philly today. Nick's in the house. Good morning. Yes, I had the Braves, Twins under, in play money line Mariners, and Padres. Padres are the worst. I thought they won yesterday. I went to bed thinking I was the loser on LA. Braves under was ding dong, no run in the fourth inning. 7 runs stayed under. Yeah. The chat did say yesterday, like, get the under, right? Everybody was like, wow, the winds are blowing in. Probably an under kind of play there. Take those. Those are nice wins. Steven, I want to play Houston first 5 minus 135. Sure. Braves minus 155 on a money line. Houston Yankee Nerfy. The Houston Nerfy I will do. Again, the concern is can Houston score? I have no problem because I think Verlander will shut down the Yanks, and I know Cortez. See with Cortez, I think it's a run. So yes, Nerfy run. Yeah, I mean, am I running to bet that Nerfy because I can see it going either way there, right? I could see the Stros getting Cortez early or him coming in having a decent first inning and it's a 1-2-3 both sides. That's not my favorite. That's not my top of the board run to bet that one. Texas money line minus 130. Yeah, well, that is money line, no bottom 9 money line. I thought I said it was no bottom 9. It's a no bottom 9. I mean, it's 170. I'm not doing a 170, 180 area. If they're winning, they're just going to win the game. I don't have to worry about going bottom line or extra innings there. Nick, me on under raise. Yes, take the under raise there. 8.5. Oh, actually, it's down to 8. It was 8.5 last night. Astros, sure. Rockies. Or is this under Rays, Astros, Rocket? So we're under Rays, yes. Under Astros, 8.5. That one concerns me. Again, I don't like when I have a injured guy coming back off of his assignments. Now we saw 8-0 game yesterday with Freed that easily could have went over the total. Don't love that one. Rockies under versus St. Louis, Steven Matz. Again, tricky. I have Matz. I know he's facing a minor league lineup, but can St. Louis put up a 10 spot versus Ty Blah? I mean, I think they could probably go over themselves if they're hitting. Pair of lefties in that one. Money line Red Sox. Not, and I'm against it. I like Barrios. Thinking about over Nats. Yes, over Nats. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever the Reds team total is, I mean, you want to go 6.5, 7. I wouldn't hate that one. Under Diamondbacks can't hit anything. Diamondbacks are in an absolute swoon. I said that yesterday with Jesse and Ross. I said take that under Minnesota, Arizona, and that Arizona Merrill Kelly prop. Got there. Again, I don't hate the under again. Go for it. Diamondbacks are on their way to like a 500 season all of a sudden now. Holy cow. J-Rock Premium Guy. Good morning, fella. Brady, what do you got here? Taking a Braves Houston Moneyline parlay. I don't hate it. Parlay is the only way I'd go there with 150 road phase, 145. Should get 2 wins there. 3 or 4 on Dinger plays yesterday. Round robin today. Young, Yordi, and Berger. I don't hate them. I mean, I got Texas Heat and Houston in the Bronx. Round robin up, all 3, huh? All right. David. Astros money line minus 130 last night. Good number there. You got to jump on it. You knew that was going to go up. Brewers run line. I don't hate it. I had it yesterday. 120. I mean, you can't lay 250. I don't care if Burns is pitching. Orioles run line. Yep. I agree. Maybe an Oriole team. I wrote down actually Orioles over 5 minus a 125. I was going to use in the chat here. So I'm with you on that run line. Jeff Shreveport in the house. Hope all's well. Headed to LA down to bet the horses. Maybe have a drink or two. Hope you're doing well. Don't drink too much. Get dehydrated in that heat, fella. Hopefully you're having some water. Remember, you have a drink, get a water as well. J-Rock, Ribby today. De La Cruz, 135. Gunnar Henderson, 160. Louis Roberts, 125. And Willie Adame, plus 150 spot. I don't hate him. I like you going out of the box there with Willie Adame there for Milwaukee. I like it. I'm not fast. Speaking of Gunnar, so I opened up my 88 Fleer yesterday, right? So I got a little Bonds, Edgar, and a Big Mac. So I was excited about that. So then I'm sitting around last night. I'm like, you know what? Let me get rid of some other crap here. So I went into the box, my little cabinet of craziness, and I ripped open a hobby box, and I got, speaking of Gunner, there's a little Gunner Henderson. Anyway, I'm gonna put them in my useless file cabinet of nonsense. I'm not fat. Everyone's on the Tigers today. Public underwriting makes me like to raise more. Is everybody really on Scooble today? We're running a bet Tariq Skubal, and I've said this before about the Tigers. I said last year in the preseason. I said it this year before the season started back in March. Skubal, Manning, Mize. I like all their young pitchers, right? They can't stay healthy. Let's see. Skubal coming back. 5 starts. Goes about 4 innings in every game. 4 innings, 0 hits, 0 runs. 4 innings, 2 hits, 0 runs. 4 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs at KC. Like KC gets them at home. Again, 4-0 4 innings, 0 hits, 0 runs at home against Oakland. 4 innings, 2 hits, 0 runs versus Toronto at home. 5 innings, 2 hits, 0 runs versus the Giants at home. I mean, 3 starts at home. The guy has been Randy Johnson on the hill. 13 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, 20 Ks. Fabulous. Fabulous at home. It's for me, it's just a no play. I understand Tampa, better team, should win. A lot to play for. Tigers traded guys away, right? You're thinking, they're sending pitchers at the door. He's feisty. But at like a 125, 130, I don't know if I'm gonna grab it. Jeff. I did this one, Jeff. Didn't I just you got a double? We had a double. Michael B. Huge night for Michael B tonight. Yeah. All right, Mike. Share. How'd you do? What do you got? I know it's Saturday, so you're gonna have some MMA for the chat, UFC or whatever it's called now. J Rock, careful on Stroh's under, they kill lefties. Yeah, but the Stros also have, they're starting to hit a little bit. Would I be shocked if this game is a 5-2 final? It could be 9-4. For me, it's more of just a Stros play than anything. I'm not fat. Thoughts on Eos today? My thoughts are simple. I said I almost used the Orioles over 5 minus 125 in the chat today, and I ended up not using it. I do like them. We had the Orioles yesterday. Run line is what today? Plus 104. This line opened at 140. I think I said this on Twitter to somebody. This line was 145 yesterday. It's like 175 now. And I don't want to lay 175. I don't lay 180 with any pitcher. I'm not going to lay with Kyle Gibson either. Give me run line. You get plus money on a run line. What is this run line still plus 104? Because if I still get plus money on a run line, I will maybe even use it as a premium play today on EOS. We're not running a bet. McGill. How's Tyler been? 6-4 on the season. 15 starts, a 5 ERA. 6.68 ERA his last 7 games, a 187 WHIP. Wow, we love to see those 187 WHIPs putting guys on base. He's off of July. 4 starts, 17 innings, 21 hits, 16 runs, 13 earned, 12 walks, and 15 Ks. Yeah. Let's run down his starts. 4 runs, 1 run, 7 runs, 9 total, 7 earned, 1 run, 4, 4, 2, 1, 3. Believe it or not, he's like a 5-inning, 3-run kind of guy most of the time, right? 5-2, 6-0, 5-2, 5-3, 4-4, 6-3. Well, 5 2/3, 4 2/3 and 3, 5-1, 6-2, 3 2/3, 4. 4 innings, 4 runs, 6. Actually, no, I should say 3 2/3, 6 runs, 4 earned, 4 innings, 6 runs, 4 earned. Bounce back Toronto. Pittsburgh, 9 runs, 7 earned. He's going 5 and giving up 3 minimum today. I still like the O's and get the over 5. So here's an O's fan. F. Jeffrey Mayer. Humidity is back in Baltimore. Square again here over. McGill has given up some runs his last couple starts. And for him, is it, hi, I'm matching my innings from last year, which he's doubled. He had 47 innings last year. He's got 70 this year. He had 89 in 2021. Maybe he just kind of hits a little wall around this part. So I don't hate the over here. Eric asked about the Jays before. I like the Jays. I asked about the Jays before you saw your free ones. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't you worry, Eric. I got the Jays at even money. Dodgers never in doubt. Dodgers never in doubt. Llama in the house. We are here. The llama is repping. Maybe I bring a llama picture out to Vegas, give it away on the strip. Brady, you're welcome. You're welcome. Glad to help. We'll see. I mean, you gotta parlay those. I'm not a huge laying 150 on the road kind of guy. I'm not fat. Says Diaz versus Paul to go the distance plus 165. Is that Logan Paul or Jake Paul? I got to go to my son's room. He's got a low gang bag I got when he was like, man, had to be like 5 or whatever. Ray Rick liking the Cubbies money line today against Elder, huh? You're gonna come in dogging it up on Javier Rasad in a little bullpen kind of role. Listen, I like the Cubs. I do. For me though, it's a. I'm not a fan of bullpen games. No thank. I mean, you got a nice little dog. I get it. They're hot, even off a loss. Still playing well. It'd be a no play for me. Just because again, I'm not a. I think the Braves can hit just some random bullpen cats. Michael, here we go. I'll write down the time, 26:33, so I could add it to the podcast after the fact on your podcast channels if you listen. They could go right to it when you look in the description. I should have read them off. I'm sorry about that. I'm like just I put up there and not say who they are. Today, all right, we got 8-2 last 3 weeks, 2-2 on the big doggy play. So today we have Andrade plus 300, Harris plus 120, Hardy ISD plus 120, and the Froggy big money plays. Andrade round 2 plus 2 dimes, 20-1. Round 3, 25-1. All right. On that fat says Dustin Jacoby plus 130. This is also some UFC. He also has Diaz and Paul to go the distance at plus 165 for those interested in UFC. Steven, Tampa Bay public action 87% on run line, 77% on the money line. I don't see public dog on the Tigers. I mean, Scooble's pitched well. I ran down his numbers. Might be worth a shot at those numbers for him. Michael B. MLB now go back to Suarez. Ribby plus 150. Hit it last night plus $2. He now hit a Ribby in 10 straight. Why not? I mean, who's on the hill today for them? Anderson, right? Should get it done. Steven Bowman's coming in. Orioles run line plus 106. I like it. I mean, we've talked about fading the Mets most of the season and how the Orioles get zero kind of respect here. Suarez versus Anderson, 9 at bats, 222 average, but he does have a home run. Limited at bats for this team. Crawford is 2 for 6 versus Anderson. Ty France, 2 of 3. Moore is 0 for 5. Rojas, I guess that's about 3 for 13 at 231. So not a lot of guys have faced him. I'm shocked that Ohtani has a home run, batting 430 versus Kirby. So Ohtani with a home run. Wow. Stephen Bowman, 42% on the Mets, plus 1.5. How can you back McGill? Yeah, I mean, a couple really bad starts. But the fact is, he's just a 5-inning guy. Like, who's coming in after him is the problem, right? I mean, Mets are 23-37 on the run line on the road. Now, Baltimore's 26-28 at home on the run line, so it's not like they're breaking away. Michael B. Giants bullpen game. I know it says tripling, but it is a bullpen game. I'm concerned this will be the second strike game. All the A's fans show up wearing cell shirts. They won the last one. That don't mean nothing. I mean, here's the thing, though. Do you want to lay a 180 on the road with the Giants? That's the tough one. Even a run line with the Giants, it's tough to do. I mean, they're 500 on the road, 26-27 with the run line. Hey, did you ever ride the roller coaster in New York, New York? Never. I went. Um, every time I've gone, the one time I was gonna go, they switched it so it's just like a 3D version. So I never. And I do touristy stuff on because I walk the strip. I'm up early. I'm on early time, so I'm up at like 6, 7 in the morning, and I go for like a little jog slash walk around the strip. I said the one time I jogged from Harris to the Orleans. No, I've gone from Paris to Fremont Street walking. You know, I get I used to get the little bus pass. Go check out the Pawn Stars site over there. Um, I love the monorail. I kept getting rid of the monorail. I'm a monorail guy. It's just me. Lane, what do you say here? Any thoughts on Milwaukee run line today versus Pitt? Yeah, I mean, take them. 120, beat Pitt. I mean, it's embarrassing to lost to these guys yesterday. Bailey Falters pitching. Come on, Burns. You know how I guarantee the win for you on this run line, Lane? I'm going to say how Yelich is trash. I'm not going to bet the run line. And they're going to win this game 8-2. And you're set. Get your Yelich ribbies, Yelich homers. I just bashed the guy. Brewers in a rout. Pounded Sports coming in 3-0 last night thanks to the Stros getting it done. Yes. I mean, come on, the Yankees. J-Rock, Jake Paul win and over 1.5 knockdowns. Over 1.5 knockdowns. Plus 190, huh? What are your thoughts on the Stros tonight? I like the Stros tonight. I mean, I got them. I don't have them I got them at 123. It's up to 140ish. I do like Astros, though. Come on. It's Cortez. He's going to go, what, 4 or 5 innings? Maybe. Maybe. And yeah, the Yanks have a decent bullpen. Doesn't make it. They can't hit. Come on. Houston. No problem in Houston. Bandit Sports. O's over 9.5. Kirby over 5.5. K's had a tough day overall. I don't hate the K's versus LA. They're kind of in a little swoon. The O's game, yeah. I mean, I think they should hit. My concern is that I ran down the McGill numbers, and he's actually, I mean, it looks bad with like 5 or 6 ERA, right? Because he had 2 really bad starts. Otherwise, he's like 5 innings, 3-run kind of guy, which isn't terrible. That's hey, you give up 3 runs, you should score 4 if you're an offense, right? It should not be a totally leaving you out in the cold here. 10-8 loss, 6-1 win, 14-7 loss, 2-1 loser, 11-10 loser, 7-2 loser, 3-2 win, 3-2 win, 5-2 win, 5-3 win. So he's not like and here's another, 5-4 loser, 5-0 loser, 5-2 win, 9-3 win, 6-2 win. Again, early Mets winning games, 6-2, 9-3. He's got a weird kind of profile, It's you think you just run to it because he's been in a couple bad starts. Bruce Green, Astros money line. Yes, Dodgers over. Dodgers over with Snell on it, huh? What is that? Do you think that San Diego's going to hit the Dodgers, or is Snell going to give up a couple here to LA? Let's see. Snell versus LA, 4-2 back in May. Snell in May again, 2-1. Those 2 starts were against May, by the way. Snell and the Gonsolin last year, 2-1. So Snell has pitched well against LA. So it's tough. I mean, again, Padres 7-3 to the under. Bullpen chokes it out yesterday. I don't know if I want to run to an over here. Angels over, yes. Yes, Angels over. Nick, how about some team total? Braves are just killing it. Bet on them. Yeah, what kind of team total numbers we have here for them? I mean, I'll go over 5 with them. 5, 5.5. Bet on Padres on risk. Absolutely. Totals. Money line or money line. They just blow. Yeah. Uh, well, that's how the Padres. That's how you go 54 and 56 on a year because you pull games like that and you give up 8 runs in a bullpen when you went out and try to shore up your bullpen. Rough year, San Diego. Michael, I'm going to watch a Giants game. I'll find a live line, or I forgot Wilmer Flores over total bases. Come on, that's your guy, Wilmer. Nathan, Stroh's first 5 money line minus 145. I mean, that's the same as the game. I mean, what's the difference? First 5 or the game? I'd rather run it for the game because in case they're losing the first 5, I know they could come back. Michael says, Jake Paul fight is ridiculous, but I would bet on Nate Diaz. I cannot see Nate throwing a fight that I refuse to watch or acknowledge that phony nonsense. What do you mean phony? Jake Paul's not a real fighter? San Fran run line is even money, says Gracious. Good to see you, Gracious. Michael, you know I don't want to lay 140 with the Stros. How about Verlander for the win 140? There you go. Let's do that. Verlander for the win plus 140. I like it. Maurice is in the house. Good afternoon. I feel like an idiot because I bet the Cubs team total over 3.5 yesterday and they scored 0 runs. Why are you feeling bad? I said to take the Cubs here in the chat at plus 150. Don't. Not a bad. Listen, you're going against the guy who's making his first start back after rehabbing. It's fine, Maurice. Don't worry about that. More often than not, when you fade the guy coming off a rehab, injuries, whatever, hasn't pitched in a month, hasn't pitched in a year, I like it. Plus money, like it even more. Big Facts. What do you say? Good to see you. Big Factsville. Nathan, Rockies cards under 9. How does Colorado hit? And yes, it is Mets, who's crushed me his last couple starts. He's pitched well. I just feel like St. Louis could put a 10 spot up themselves with their lineup. But again, you're 15 games under 500 because you can't pitch or can't hit at the right time. No, thank you. The Shea, my guy. What do we got here? Rays, Reds, Phillies, Braves over 4.5 for a parlay. The Rays game we've talked about a little bit. Like, kind of like the Rays. Like, yeah, let's take the Rays. Savals, pitch good against Detroit, blah, blah, blah. Scuba at home has been ferocious in his 3 starts back. Again, you're not really losing much here because you're parlaying it up with big money on the Reds. It's a parlay. It should win. You're taking the faves. My concern is the Rays, believe it or not, though, because I do think they're the better team. By far, yeah, they're the better team. Have they played like that the last month? No. 3-1 parlay after they go down. You got a losing day on your hands. J-Rock, under 8.5 rounds. Serrano and Hardy, 8.5 rounds. Jake Hadley, moneyline plus 383 in a parlay. William, good to see you, fella. How you been? Jake Paul, smart businessman, rolling in the money. Yeah. I mean, he looks like, he works out. He's in shape, right? So you give him credit. He's in there doing his thing and not like mailing it in. He's out there doing his. Big Facts says, busy new job, new money. There you go. Yeah, we're hanging in, Big Facts. We're doing our thing. New job, get it. Plus, if you got the new job, you can't be taking time off to dilly-dally listening to me. Live, at least. You can listen to a podcast, I guess, on your lunch break. We run it back on podcast form, Big Facts. So you haven't been here in a bit. But we got it on all the channels you could listen to on wherever you stream your podcasts. But good seeing you. Hopefully, listen, look headlines coming back Sunday nights for football, so hopefully see you there. J-Rock. Jake Paul's a real boxer. People betting Nate are silly. He's never been a great striker, not even knock people out with small UFC gloves. Yeah, Jake, again, I'm not into, because I just can't, I've talked to enough guys who do the boxing thing where it's like, oh, it's going to be a fix. Like, the judges are going to be like, well, and they set up for like rematches and nonsense. I can't do that. It's hard enough freaking picking when I got to worry about them setting up rematches for paydays down the road. Michael Ahmad, I should say. Just tuned in, taking a Astros again today for team total of 4.5 versus Nestor. Yes, totally agree. Travis Williams in house. I'm kind of feeling Pittsburgh today. Any thoughts? I'm definitely not feeling Pittsburgh. That could be because I had Milwaukee yesterday and they let me down here. And Bailey Falter. I mean, we really want to run out to take Bailey Falter here. First game back in 2 months? Hasn't pitched since mid-May. So as I said about yesterday, I don't know, Travis, you mentioned a comment. Maurice was like he felt bad. He took the Cubs. He didn't score any runs. I said, listen, I had the Cubs plus 150 in a chat. Guys coming back on stuff like this. He's been out for basically 2 months, right? He hasn't pitched since May 15th or whatever. Do I really want to run and back that even at huge plus money? He hasn't pitched well before. I got Milwaukee, first place. All right, they're off a loss. They got their ace on the hill. I understand it's a big dog you want to take a shot on. And no way they win again, right? I mean, they just beat them. And they've actually beat them twice this year. Let's see. Burns beat them. Look at this game. 11-8 in Pitt. And I'm looking to see if our guy Falter's pitched against them this year. No Falter. No Falter and only had one outing for Burns. And Burns in that game, even though it went 11-8, he went 7 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs. So that's not really indicative to how things went on there. He comes out and some dude, Andrews, comes in and gives up 5 runs. All right. So all you need to know about the guy who came in and gave up those runs in the Pittsburgh game, he got called up. He pitched in that game a third of an inning, 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, a walk, a home run. He pitched a couple days later, July 4th, 1 inning, a hit, another run, and he's back in the minors. So I'm definitely not leaning on Pittsburgh here. It would be a run line on the Brew Crew, which is probably at the 125, 130 mark. Jimmy Burke with the Diaz nonstop pressure. Jake will fade Diaz TKO, says Jimmy Burke. This is why we like to have the live chat, because people come in and want to talk about some MMA stuff, which I am not good at. I don't pretend I know or watch. Here we go. Jimmy's on Diaz. Michael B. Please don't disrespect Nate Diaz, guys. Incredible fighter. I will never hate on anyone getting their money, but Jake Paul is not a real boxer. He's a fool that people watch to laugh at. I don't know. Is he that bad? I thought he's sort of real. I mean, he trains. Wes is in the house. Says Stros, Mariners, Red Sox today. Again, I'm not saying no to Verlander. I got Kirby on hill for the Mariners, Fade and Anderson. You like the Sox? You're against my Barrios play here, Wes. I like Barrios. Minus 105. Michael A. What else are you feeling confident about in today's games? Well, like I said, man, I got the Sox here. I took them myself as well as in the chat again. I think the Red Sox run line is a really good play today. I do. Jonah Don. I mean, no way. I really like that a lot. Really like it a lot. LeWarren, Braves run line today. Only way to bet it, I don't want to lay 145. Cubbies with a bullpen day. So there's that. Sure, run line it up. Yes. Maurice, Giants offense is abysmal. I'm taking A's plus 150. That's going to be fighting words for Michael B. And who they got going today? I think they have who? Blackburn on the hill? All right. Blackburn's pitching today. Ross Triplet. And it is a bullpen. Giants, though, what? 15-4? Michael B will let us know. I believe they're 15-4 in bullpen games. J Rock says, everyone hates Jake Paul. Kind of why I like him. Yeah, he's making his money. Michael Amata. I got even money on Astros, 4.5 last night, up to 18 now. There you go. Yeah, Cortez is going to give up runs. He gave up runs before he was hurt. much like our guy Bailey Falter. What's changed? He goes to the minors. I mean, last year was like a kind of a, I don't want to say it's a fluke year, but he started out hot. He faded down the stretch. This year, he just was bad to start. Not betting on the Yankees today. Maurice, NFL futures on Ben today. Here we go. Falcons win the South. Yes. Seahawks, sure. Tyreek to lead the league in NFL receiving yards. That's a good one. You're getting 10-1 there, which is good. The flip side of that is Tua is going to get knocked out and be missing games. And then you got Matt White coming in to be your QB. Rob Franklin's in the house. Rob's a little early today. Rob usually comes in about 3 minutes before we end the show. Good morning, Rob. Michael, I thought the Phillies could easily get 5.5 yesterday and missed it by a hook. You would think they'd get today. Yeah. I mean, you should get runs on KC. How? Jordan, I said yesterday Jordan Lyles, right? I was like, Jordan Lyles on Hill, 2 wins. Let's go Jordan Lyles today, right? They're 2-18 in the starts or whatever. Yeah. I mean, 5.5. You should get it. Marsh, you're the Phillies. KC, is that 7 in a row? How many win in a row now, KC? Bill McDonald looks like a favorite day. What do you think about Rockies? It's Matt's. The guy has buried me his last couple times on the hill. I can't. I mean, Steven Matz, what are you doing to me, Steve? I'm taking. I took the Cubbies in Arizona, and I think with the overs against them last 2 times out, and he's shutting teams down. 3-0, 3-1. What the heck? Bill McDonald, first 5 under Rays Tigers. Absolutely, yes. Baltimore run line plus 106, Robert. Yes. Roger Federer is in the house. Am I tripping, Higgs? You like the Red Sox or do you have Blue Jays? I don't like the Red Sox today. It says White Sox. White Sox. Now I got to check all my things here. I don't like the Red Sox today. I like Barrios today. Rangers, no bottom line, minus 130. Blue Jays, minus 105. Reds, run line, minus 120. And the White Sox, plus the money. Bandit's coming in. Jake Paul, he says take Jake. Stephen Bowman, Rob came in early today. Yeah. Sure. Rob Frank, hey man, I'm busy in the morning, bro. Come on, you know I'm just busting, fam. You come in all the time, Rob. You know I make jokes when you come in. I appreciate you coming in. I get worried when you don't come in. Wes, hope you like the Oreo cheesecake. Yes, the Oreo cheesecake was fantastic. Wife does a good job on the Oreo cheesecake. Bad Sports. Jake Paul. Oh, you said Jake Paul. I thought you liked Jake Paul, but now it's Jake Paul's a fraud. Yeah, crap's all fixed. If you watch things, you would see the crap's. I don't watch it. No, thank you. No, thank you. Tonight I'll be. What would I watch on TV tonight? I restarted Jack Reacher again because I'm a sick SOB. I enjoy the Jack Reacher. Although maybe I'll watch They Live again before I go. Who am I kidding? I'm heading to Vegas. I'll probably watch maybe The Cooler or something. Maybe it's for something real depressing. Watch Leaving Las Vegas. That'd be great. Rob says Rockies under. I'm liking this more and more, Rob, believe it or not. Roger Federer says White Sox. I get it. There you go. It's the White Sox and the Blue Jays. Pat says 10 out of 10 days Diaz gets destroyed. Paul, but he won't win a match. Yeah. Why do I? Again, I don't watch it, but I could see a rematch in the works. Roger says Rays nerfy for me. Yes. Rob coming in. Dodgers Padres over again. Someone else had this over as well today. Like the over in this Padres. Who Snell has silenced the Dodgers in his last 3 starts, and they couldn't score nothing off Dustin May. The Padres. The Padres can't. They have trouble scoring as it is. I don't know if I'm running a bet A. Now we saw last night craziness happen with the Padre bullpen. Can we agree Snell goes 6+ and gives up maybe a run? Maybe two, right? Even, is he giving up more than two? He hasn't in all season. The guy doesn't give up runs. And would have got a bullpen kind of spot here for LA. Steve Bowman likes Jake Paul. My guy Desmond says Tampa Bay Rays. I'm not loving a Rays. I like the under more here. Des, you're in Vegas. I'll be out there. So tell me where you're going to be around one day. I mean, I got the Bet Bash on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning kind of stuff going on. And I got to check the itinerary because I'm a cool guy with an itinerary, I guess. I'll be downtown. I'm going to go to VSiN on Monday morning. See Mitch and Paulie. George, what do we got here? Philly first half over the 3.5 against the Royals. Sure. Cincy, yes. Versus Adon, absolutely. St. Louis, first. I cross that. I'm not loving that first half St. Louis one. Should it get there? Yeah. I feel a lot better about the first two, though. Mr. Bell says Red Sox Jays over to 9.5. I'm going to say no to that simply because the Jays have not really been raking all that much. Now it is a bullpen day, but that being said, look at these runs they're on. I mean, the Jays are 1-8-1 to the under, and the Red Sox are 3-7 to the under last 10. I mean, it has not been a offensive explosion for these guys out of the break. That being said, head-to-head wise, we see some runs. 7-3 last night. End of July, these guys played 5-0, 7-6, 5-4. I mean, 8 of the last 10 have gone over in this matchup. The two unders have been 5-0, and where's the other under? 7-3 yesterday. It was 10.5. I mean, so again, I don't mix. Just give me the Jays there. Maurice, Phillies only cover the run line at home as favorites 25% of the time. Bet Casey every game. All right. I mean, again, I'm not on this game at all. I would. How about a Philly team total? I'd feel better with a Philly team total if they're not really run lining at home. Wow, Phillies 15-34 run line at home. Egats. I mean, Casey's not better. 21-33 on the road. Not like stay away from me. Stay away. When we say Bellagio, no, I'm not at the Bellagio. Not on the Strip this time. To say, what's Corbin Burns' K prop? I do not know his K prop. I don't have it in front of me here. Rob, Rays run line. Again, I mean, I'd rather do if I'm looking at Rays, I'd rather do a run line because if they lose, at least you're losing plus money, so it's like an even loss. Again, give me the under. Wes, did you say you love the Red Sox run line? No. Yeah, no. I like the White Sox, and it is the Blue Jays. I'm talking, the White Sox. Maybe I misspoke between the White Sox and the Red Sox. I have the Blue Jays today, -105. White Sox +130. Desmond, I'll try to make it up there. Well, listen, I'll be on the Strip probably sometime. I'm going out on Monday, I think. I don't know where I'm meeting. Another person. I don't know if the names out of people. Des, are you just on? Are you on Twitter as well, or no? You got me on Twitter. I'll say I'll just be around. I'm easy enough to spot. I mean, everybody knows what I look like. Steven, Jake Paul -550. Jake Paul's -550. Kareem, Rays Nerfy, yes. Brewers run line, yes. Rays run line, yes. Orioles and Mets. I'm on the Rays with you there. You want no run first inning? Sure. Scooble's been excellent at home. Brewers, yes. Burns is going to shut them down. Reds are going to crush it down. Orioles, Mets, I do like Orioles run line there. The over, I'm kind of a little torn on the over with that Met game. Stephen Bowman, Braves money line's coming down 149 right now. Yeah, again, it's a run line brave one because it's his cubby bullpen. Again, you don't gotta bet him. You don't gotta bet him. Patton says Snell's going 5 1/3, 5 walks, 5 Ks. His control's been a problem last 4 starts. So that's why we think the runs are gonna come from. He's gonna put some guys on. Walks lead to runs. Rob Franklin, Rays 9-1 last 10 versus Tigers, all run line wins. I get it. I did Scooble at home. Again, 3 starts since coming back. 13 innings, 20 Ks, no runs allowed. He's been good. Jimmy, the, that, the. We'll wait for the next comment. He's typing. I know he's typing. While he's typing, I'll say Rangers no bottom 9 -130. Toronto Blue Jays -105. Reds run line minus the 120. White Sox plus the 130. I'm back on cop again, a White Sox. So there's that. Steve, good show. I appreciate you watching. Again, no midday money tomorrow because I'll be landing. I get like the 8 o'clock flight out of here, and then I land at 9 o'clock. It's like it's like an hour flight. I love that kind of Back to the Future type stuff. So I'll be down. I'll be landing. Then I gotta head on in, check in. I don't know. I like getting early, but early check-in's always kind of tough, especially on a Sunday. But wherever, we'll get it done. That's definitely buying you a round of drinks, my friend. Roger, Vegas, baby. Vegas. So, all right. Happy Saturday. I will see you a look ahead line show tomorrow night. It won't be too late, though. Notification bells on wherever you're watching.